We're in Starbucks, minding our business,
Right.
editing this video, and we just got the word Deshaun Jackson is going back home to Philly, and Terrell Suggs
Possibly.
might go to the Cardinals.
Rumor.
This is crazy, yo, free agency, man. I tell
free
you.
agency. And like you said, it's ain't official till Wednesday.
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 All right, but here's the video. Sports Talk World. Sports Talk World, what's going on? It's Terrence McCoy here, and I traded Isaiah Malone for my boy Will. busy week. LeBron broke the scoring record past Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina beat Duke, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
But free agency in NFL been crazy so far.
And we only 2 days into it?
Free agency starts actually Wednesday. These are just
signings.
Exactly.
It's all verbal
So
agreements.
it hasn't even started yet.
Mm.
Whew. You got Nick Foles, or we know he's going to Jacksonville.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I think is a smart move for Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Blake Bortles wasn't that guy, really.
Like you previously said, he was really disguised by the defense.
Exactly.
And
last year he had 2,718 yards, 13 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He just lacked mediocre. He was just a mediocre quarterback, I would say.
yeah.
I mean, granted, 2 years ago they were just a win away from the Super Bowl, but we know that was based off their defense.
Yeah, definitely.
But we know what we gotta talk about.
Yeah, definitely. The headline.
The headliner.
The headline.
It's over, but is it over? Is the question. Are we just beginning?
A new chapter. A new chapter.
Antonio Brown. He didn't beat the Steelers. He demolished them.
Robbery.
Stole. You mean to tell me, arguably the best receiver, I'm still saying Julio's the best receiver in the NFL.
Okay.
But he's just worth a third in a pick? He's just worth a third round pick in a fifth? You didn't even get a first round pick for that man?
So clearly the Steelers feel as though he's either washed up or he just wasn't worth the trouble of getting a better pick for it, I guess, you know?
I get the whole... He's a diva.
Right.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a wild guess about how the Timmy Tandriff came. Him and Juju and AB just wasn't on the same page. I don't know the full details.
Mm-hmm.
But you mean to tell me you couldn't hold out for a little bit longer to trade that man for somebody? You pretty much left empty-handed.
Right.
And this was killing me. Like, I'm not even a Pittsburgh fan, and I'm feeling their pain. Y'all really paying $21 million to a player that's not even on your roster, and that's a record. $21 million in debt.
Mm-hmm.
All he said was pretty much, "I'm gonna run the organization. I'm even gonna put my brand in jeopardy. I'm not gonna lash out just so I can get what I want." Now the man's making $30 million guaranteed. Pittsburgh lost his deal, if you're asking me.
Of course. And I mean, honestly, yeah, with the Steelers making this horrible, they would have been better off giving them to the Bills. I think he would have got a better picks from the Bills or something. But the Raiders and AB definitely cahooted out of the Pittsburgh
Hook, line, and sinker.
And the fact is, with AB going to Oakland now, and Oakland, what is it? They're moving soon to Las Vegas.
Right.
That's gonna sell tickets alone just because you have AB now. Like with no games won yet, just having him there.
It's gonna draw a crowd.
Exactly.
AB.
And with Oakland having, what was that, about 11 picks in this upcoming draft.
3 first-round picks.
3 first-round picks. And we all called them crazy.
We laughed at Oakland last year.
We sat him at the kiddies' table last year. Look at us now.
Oh, you about to say something else?
John Gruden may be a mad genius, and we may be taking everything back, and this draft is going to be interesting.
Not even I'm not going to talk about the draft right now because Le'Veon Bell's still out there.
Le'Veon Bell is still out there.
So it's like, Oakland has the money for it,
and they just signed an offensive tackle. So they working on that offensive line. You just signed a good offensive tackle. You got Le'Veon Bell out there. That's a good look. You could we got you your protection. You go be able to get rushing yards and everything. So
this is my question right here.
Mm-hmm.
You said 3 first-round picks. What if Oakland gets Kyler Murray?
So if they do, I know it's still early.
It's early, but it's just a thought.
And do you start him over Derek Carr?
No.
No?
I'm still gonna say no.
Okay.
Because
Brandon
Lee, Derek Carr is still their franchise quarterback, yes.
Okay.
But I do think a Kyler Murray will put him on heels.
Definitely.
Because you have arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL. And if you can't do nothing with that, you got a young guy right behind you.
So once again, it'd be a whole Joe and Lamar thing, part 2.
Lamar thing.
Okay, I got you.
And just think, Kyler Murray, Antonio Brown, and if they snatch Le'Veon Bell. And say if Jordy Nelson becomes back, it'd be Jordy Nelson.
I mean, that's 2 deep threats. You know, Jody was always good coming across them slant routes and everything. They could be the Raiders from 2 years ago. That everybody was scared of.
Right. All right, so we're going to talk about Pittsburgh. I'm interested to see where they go from here. Because I don't get how you lose Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown in the same year.
Mm-hmm.
Best wide receiver and the best running back in the same year. Now you're left with Connor and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very interesting to see how can the Steelers move on from this. Especially with the AFC North is getting deadly.
Yeah.
You see Cleveland making big moves. It's like, how can you recover from this?
Honestly, I say the best thing the Steelers can do, and alongside with Mike Tomlin, it may sound cliche, but play Steelers football. Because now you don't have no distractions.
Right.
You don't have no AB. You don't have no Le'Veon Bell. You can get firm grip of your soldiers again.
Right.
Big Ben your quarterback. Big Ben your leader. He called out the weak links. The weak links not there no more.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do, put one game in front of the other. Like, they still losing AB. They still have solid pieces.
Right.
I feel as though Connor is not never gonna be a Le'Veon Bell.
Oh no.
I feel as though they still need another running back, preferably a veteran, but their defense is still solid. Juju's a good solid. I don't know if he can step into the light of being a number 1, but this is a time. Your number is here, Juju. It's time. This time to take heed of Big Brother is gone.
I'm going to say Juju can definitely be a number 1 receiver. Mm-hmm. I will say that. But I think we're going to see, was Juju dominant last year because AB was on the other side?
Right.
Now it's no AB. So now it's like, hey.
All the double coverage going to be
boom
looked at you now.
Boom, exactly.
And me and you both know, in all 1-2 punches with receivers across the league, without your number 1 or without your number 2, and you got all the looks, it's like, oh, what can you really do now? You know.
I forgot my train of thought. This year is going to really decide the fate of Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. If he does not recover from this,
definitely
fired. I'm calling it. So this is my time. This could be my Thomas last year.
let mid-season, let them be below 500. He getting fired.
Fired.
In the middle, it's going to be a Mike McCartney.
All right, but we'll see what happens. I mean, the fight of the century is over, but we think it's just beginning.
Mm-hmm.
AB slaughtered the Steelers. They say we getting texts from Steelers fans talking about they happy he's gone.
Right, exactly.
I don't understand how. Got nothing to show for it, but so I'm not a Steelers fan, so I don't know.
Hey, the fact that you brought that up, we have some Steelers fans that called in and everything, and
Oh yeah.
let me read a quote from one of them.
Okay.
No, let me put the passion and the anger in my voice. No, I am not okay with this trade. We never won a championship with him, so he gets the ball all the time in Oakland. I have congratulated all Oakland fans on their win.
Big win.
Big win.
All right, and I got a text from a Steelers fan. I said, today I'm going to get in your Steelers because, AB, you only got a third and a fifth round pick.
Mm-hmm.
This person said, and I'm kind of shocked by this response, that's how much we truly care. We just want him off the team. So pretty much, y'all just got rid of a headache.
That's what it sounds like.
It's just a headache. Like I said earlier, y'all couldn't wait till something better might come up. Like, this man just said, all I'm going to do is put everybody under the bus and da-da. That's what he said.
Right.
It's just noise. And y'all just fell right into his trap.
And see, you know what I realized would hurt it a lot with the Steelers fan base? They felt as though, and it hurt them, that last game of the season, when he didn't show up, they felt as though he turned their back on them. So now we go turn our backs on him now.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all do it, and he won.
He won. But now I think it's going to look about other players like that wants to be gone from their team. Like, how, like, is this really the way to get out of something?
I mean, I don't. It's hard. I really don't want to bring up this topic now, but because the news is always talking about him. This is the after effect of LeBron.
Ooh.
LeBron took the lead and showed athletes to take control of their paths.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since they formed in Miami, athletes across all sports have decided when free agency come or they are unhappy, let it be known, let their franchise know, let their organization know where I want to go, where I want to play. I'm still in my prime. I'm worth this much.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I can't even be really mad at that, you know? Because it's like, why not play somewhere you're happy?
Mm-hmm.
And who knows how unhappy AB has been in Pittsburgh, you know? This could have just been the straw that broke the camel back that season. You feel me? So...
And another question with this. Because Pittsburgh did have rights to trade him whoever he wanted to get with a team. Do you think it was smart enough for Pittsburgh to give him to an AFC team? Because me personally, I would have made sure he would went to the NFC.
Right. Far as way. Yeah, I mean, no, because even though he's not in the AFC North, it's still a higher probability to play him at least once every year.
Exactly.
You know.
And from an Oakland fan that I talked to, I think they see him this year.
I believe so.
And
we know how players get when they play their former teams.
Mm-hmm.
Big chips on people's shoulders.
No, Juju already throwing shade. You see that picture? Like,
I did.
Like, ready.
I'm
like, ooh, I'm loving it. But so far, free agency been a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Your boys signed the ex-Raven,
Eric
Weddle.
I seen, but also got a great linebacker also.
Yeah.
Safeties, Eric Weddle. Play your game. Know your assignments. I will not tolerate the blasphemy. The blasphemy that you did in Baltimore. Work on your hands. Work on your hands. You dropped way too many picks in
I was never
Baltimore.
going to tackling. I still didn't forget from that Chicago game. I'm still on a grudge on that.
Remember how you try to tackle AJ? Don't do that. Do not try to take people's legs out. Rap. Fundamental football. Rap. What does it take? Rap. Rap them. Rap them. So, Eric Weddle, I'm on your bumper all summer. All summer, all fall. Just like y'all was on my bumper with 3 points, I'm on your bumper. It's your fault, Eric Weddle. I'm done.
There we go. And message for the Ravens. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't care who's in that office. Please, for everything I love, bring in the Honey Badger.
Please.
Please.
Because we about to lose too much. I feel as though Ozzy is still in cahoots in this office.
It's what I feel like. We're not putting the franchise tag on CJ. I love CJ since he was with Alabama, Mr. Roll Tide. If y'all not going to re-sign him, please bring in somebody that I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing.
And remember also with CJ, potentially there's rumors that they could lose T Sizzle also. So
I mean, Suggs, I can see to an extent. I can see.
Right, but I mean, you lose Mosley and don't sign somebody.
Yeah.
So at that point, they are two big assets to the defense.
Right.
So, and there's no leaders with on this defense without them. So
right. And I'm gonna piggyback when we talk about Nick Foles, going to Jacksonville. Message for Carson Wentz. You better go to the playoffs, my guy. At least. You have not played a single playoff game.
I mean, technically been hurt.
That's exactly why I'm saying this. That's exactly why I'm saying this. Because Philly fans don't play. I talked to Philly fans. They not happy with this deal.
I would have got rid of Carson before I got rid of Big Game Nick.
Hey. Carson Wentz is the franchise quarterback. So that's what I'm saying. Because Nick Foles is expected to be signed Wednesday. So Carson Wentz got a big red dot in his head.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't at least go to the playoffs, they're going to run you out of Philly. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because they're trading away a quarterback that got them their first ever Super Bowl and saved their season last year where it looked like it was over and done with.
And didn't hear 2 squabbles from him when Carson Wentz came back and they benched him. Didn't hear nothing from him.
But that's free agency. And as I say, we're just getting started. It's like Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. So any like you said, anything short of a playoff win. Don't even if y'all fight for a wild card, Philly fans.
I'm still taking Dallas to win the division.
I am too. They show some light. I don't want to say it, but they show some light. They show some light.
Yeah, I say it. But we're gonna be watching.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, our phone's on. Gonna be buzzing all tomorrow.
One more thing. We cannot talk about this division without talking about Case Keenum coming to Washington.
Oh, man, I don't think, man, I don't think that's great news to talk about.
I just want to show that Dallas wins the division.
Yeah, like man, Case Keenum. They don't have Asian peace and re-signed yet, so man, that's not big news.
Womp womp.
We're gonna get out of here. Sports Talk World, appreciate you for joining us. Terrence McCoy.
Your boy Will.
And we'll see you next time. Oh.
No way. No. You
read what I'm reading?
No. Bruh.
The Buffalo Bills, Frank Gore.
4th all-time leading rusher right here. 14K.
I think it's the first time we actually got breaking news on here.
Facts.
We just made history.
Y'all was with us. We was with you. Why the Bills broke news? Shady and Frank.
That's not a bad 1-2 punch.
It's not.
My thing is, how much does Frank have left in the tank?
How much do both of them got left in the tank?
Hey, it's your question. I mean, we know Shady's gonna be the starter, of course.
Of course.
But that's interesting.
I mean, Frank not a bad third down running back though.
No, he still got size.
Right.
I mean, got age, but he still got size.
I mean, but Bills still got more work.
Yeah, definitely.
Their quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't get Antonio. You got Frank Gore.
And they still got the atmosphere of people leaving at halftime. So
I feel like that's what Antonio Brown would have done if he went to Buffalo. Just leave
facts,
at halftime.
major facts.
Yeah, you know what? I'm tired of this, man.
Major fact. He would have called the timeout so he can walk off the field. I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone.
But also, I saw a rumor just now. OBJ to the 49ers?
Stop.
Throw the Giants away. Throw that whole division away.
And you know, I've been talking about Jimmy G.
I've been throwing him under the bus.
Jimmy G.
I've been throwing him under the bus since he signed with San Francisco.
Exactly. You have. And this just reassures if this actual rumor goes through, Dallas really got this division and delete the whole franchise. I mean, delete the whole division.
Right.
Advance Dallas to the playoffs so they could lose their one game.
All right, well, we're out here for real this time. So, Sports Talk World, we appreciate you for joining us. Terrence McCoy.
Your boy Will.
All right, we out for real this time.